What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another one. I'm PokeFinance Guy. My name is Nick. I'm an accountant by day and a old man talking about the good old times by evening on this one. When I was your age, Paldea Evolved was $90 a booster box, and we could get Crown Zenith ETBs for $40, and the TikTok had coupons, and they made it so much cheaper. Oh, the good old days. So on this one, guys, it's going to be another Finance Friday. Today we're going to be talking about timing in the market versus time in the market. And this can apply to anyone in the Pokemon hobby right now. Your collectors, your investors, the hybrids, vendors, anyone. It's important to stay in the market. Don't, go and sell everything because you're frustrated or leave the hobby because you're frustrated about the way things are. It's important to stay in it and to stay active for many different reasons. One being you love the hobby. The reason why we're all here is we love this hobby. I love the hobby. I love the singles. I love certain IRs and the artwork that artists are putting out nowadays. Artists are gonna art. It's important to stay in the hobby because the longer you're in the hobby, the longer you're collecting, whether that's singles or even maybe going back and collecting different sealed product, the more it's gonna matter down the road. Everything goes up over time in this hobby. This product, the singles, you're gonna have people who will need to sell product out of necessity, will need to sell singles out of necessity. I see it every day. I'll see someone saying, selling this because I have an unexpected car bill, or selling this because my cat has to have surgery. It's an unfortunate aspect of life, but that's just the way it is. And so you want to remain in this hobby. You want to stay in this hobby because while you're in this hobby, your items will appreciate in value. They will. That's just the truth of it. That's the truth. Everyone deserves to be here. You want to have a longer run in this hobby because even if you're picking up bundles right now, let's say at $50 a box here and there, we've seen that they can get to $200. Now, depending on the growth of the set, might be quicker, might be slower, but still, it can get to $200 very fast. And then you can sell that off to grow your collection in different avenues. Right now, we're seeing a lot of people, in my opinion, who are coming in timing the market. There are people, your sneakerheads, rip and shippers, you have scalpers, you have people who are just coming in right now to Pokemon that are waiting outside to get it because, guess what? It's hot. Look at the Nido thing. It's like, I guess Play-Doh, but it's Nido instead. You need that Play-Doh or Play-Doh. You need the Play-Doh, apparently. When you see this and you understand that a lot of people are timing the market they're just here for the high. When it's time to sell, they're gonna be gone. When the lows are happening, they're gonna be gone. Here's a good example of time in the market versus timing the market. I'm gonna be in the hobby officially in August 2022 for about 4 years. 4 years as of August. I joined August 2022, like I just said. I've been in the hobby for 4 years. And when did I join? I joined when the hobby was just coming out of the COVID Logan Paul boom. Ironically enough, he's back. I joined in a lull. Fusion Strike was $80 a booster box. This is my old man rant now, the time. The good old days. Oh, the good old days. Fusion Strike, $80. Evolving Skies was $220 a box. I didn't see all these people lining up outside of Target. I would go to Target with my wife. That's right. The place my wife loves to go most. I would go there. And what would be there? Pokemon cards. I'd see the product. There was product on shelves at MSRP. I could go to Target and there they were, MSRP. Walmart, a little harder, but still MSRP was there. There were products. As a matter of fact, when I first started getting back into it and I was going to Walmart, because there was Walmart closer to where we lived at the time, I would go there and there was no Pokemon cards. There was no section for it. I asked the manager, he's like, yeah, we're actually just starting to get them back in because of how crazy everything was last time. We didn't have them. So we're gonna start having Pokemon back in the store. That's how crazy the last boom was. But they got product in and I was able to find it. And guess what? I started grabbing some stuff here and there. I didn't go crazy in because it was about just wanting to grab a couple things and just stay in the hobby. And maybe I'd grab a couple things and use it to later on pay for an unexpected bill or to grow my collection. To me, it was about just enjoying the time and enjoying the hobby. But there's so much lost right now because people are choosing to talk about all this craziness that's going on. Stay in the hobby. Time in the market. Enjoy what you like. If you need to take a breather for a couple months, I urge a breather for a couple months. You know, if that's the case, fine. But come back focused. Everyone needs it. Prioritize your mental health. Time in the market. Being able to see these wonderful sets, collecting singles you like. Take a breather, do a challenge. Do the challenge with your friends. I'm doing a budget challenge right now. I've got 3 out of my 6 cards. Have another 3 to go. I'll be done within 2 weeks and you'll see all the cards. A lot of people right now that have come in are timing the market. They're not looking to stay here for the long term. They're only here because they're buying at the highs. But when the lows start to happen again, and they will, there's gonna be a lot of people leaving. A lot. Look behind me. Look at these booster boxes. These are an example of time in the market. When I tell you the prices that I paid, that's time in the market. You wanna be in this hobby for a long time. You don't wanna be jumping in and then 6 months later leaving because you got burned. Get to know people around you, make friends. Have a little camaraderie with it. If you get a bad experience, that's unfortunate, but it's bound to happen right now with how many people are in it for the wrong reason. Enjoy the time in this hobby because a lot of people are timing it right now. They're timing how long they're gonna be here. They don't wanna be here forever. They're only here to make the quick buck. They're here for just the money. This applies to everyone, investors. Time in the market. You want to be in something for a long time. You don't want to realize gains so quickly, unless you truly have to, or you need to, or you want to. Different story then. Okay, I understand. But my point is, you want to be in something for a decent second. Prioritize what your goals are. Do you want your items to hit a certain amount? Do you want to be, in that item for 3 to 5 years, 5 to 10 years? Develop patience. Collectors, same story. If you're upset with Ascended Heroes and you want a booster bundle, it's at $80, that sucks. Because I'm sure you'd want a display, which would be $800, but be patient, wait. Maybe go find something else to collect. Maybe if you enjoy collecting some singles, collect some singles. Maybe learn to collect singles. Develop patience. When you're in the market for a minute, that's showing you're showing patience. Jumping in and jumping out when it's hot or not is not patience. You wanna be in this for a minute. There's one specific YouTube creator, Danny Phantom, love his content. He talks about how it's a marathon, not a sprint. And he's right. He's right. You wanna do time in the market, not timing it. When you do time in the market, you get Paldea Evolved at $100. You get Paradox Rift at $90. You get Temporal Forces at $100. You get Twilight Masquerade ETB at MSRP. You get a Twilight Masquerade booster box at $120. You get a Surging Sparks booster box at $100. Because you could get Surging Spark booster boxes before this. If you entered the hobby in September of 2024, Surging Sparks booster boxes were gone pre-order for $90 to $100. There was a little bit of hype building up after Stellar Crown and seeing Surging Sparks, there was. But you could still pre-order. I pre-ordered with an LCS, that mainly does online now, for $100. Time in the market. Get to know people. It's a marathon, not a sprint. If you like to collect sealed, maybe start collecting a little bit of singles, because singles could be a little cheaper right now. And guess what? Maybe when the sealed starts going down, maybe some of your singles will appreciate and get higher. And you can say, well, you know what? This was just a fun little side project for me to pass the time until my sealed stuff that I wanted went down. Now I can use the singles that I invested in to go get that sealed because now they've also appreciated. Do a challenge. Doesn't have to be a budget. If you got the money like that, go do a challenge. I don't know, like do a six starter lineup. Any Pokemon. Or limit yourself to a generation. Just enjoy the time in the hobby. I'm gonna walk back into a Target one day with my wife, and guess what I'm probably gonna see? I'm gonna see, actually not probably, but I'm gonna see Pokemon product at MSRP. I'm sure if I go into my Target right now, I'll see Perfect Order. 100%, hands down. You wanna be long in this hobby. You wanna be here a long time. Get to know people, develop friendships, develop connections. If you're an investor and you're looking to sell stuff, develop connections. That's all I can say. Develop connections. I didn't think it was crucial until I started realizing it. And now I have connections to be able to do it. And I'm going to introduce those people on this channel at different points. I'm going to introduce business people. I'm going to introduce vendors. They're going to be on lives. I'm going to be doing lives. It's going to happen. Get to know people around you. Because when you do look to offload something, it's going to be so much easier. So much easier. I want to thank you guys for sitting here, listening to me rant. Time in the market. Not timing, time in the market. Spend your time in this hobby. That's what a lot of finance people say. You don't want to just be in and out day trading. Play the long game. If you were investing in the S&P 500 back in 2022, 2023, your gains are beautiful right now. Heck, even if you were doing it in 2024, your gains are beautiful right now. It's about time in the market or in the hobby. Not about timing. Find a different thing to do. I didn't think in my wildest dreams that I'd be doing this, okay? Did not think I'd be doing this. But bulk has made the time pass by for me. It has. If you want to start a business, start a business. Find something that's going to allow the time to pass for you too. Like I said, doing that singles collection challenge. If you're someone who enjoys collecting some sealed product, maybe collect, if you're an investor, start collecting cards that are undervalued that you think are a good play if you think you're priced out of certain things. Find different ways. Enjoy yourself. Truly enjoy yourself. That's really all I gotta say. I appreciate you guys being on here. Oh man, Finance Friday. Playing the long game, boys. Patience, huge. Have patience. Time in the market, not timing. Developing patience, just find something fun and new. Stay in the hobby. And if you need to take a break, I understand that. Take a break, but come on back afterwards. If you have to step away for a minute. I understand, I get it. I do. But come on back. Don't just leave for 3 years. Come on back, it's okay. If you really, really do want to leave though, I understand. Guys, I want to thank you as always. I appreciate you all watching. And with that being said, I'm out!